Good afternoon, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 21725 Southwest York Street here in Beaverton. We're located at the front of the home. We're just off to the far left of the front door. This is the far left front corner of the house here. And we've got a 4-inch cast iron clean out as a point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We currently have water running. Once I get the camera going the right direction here, I'm going to zero out right here at the base of the clean out, and I'll refer to this spot as the point of access. And here we go. It looks like we might be growing down through like a test. But it actually right now in there. Iron two are coming. Okay. Before pulling. We do have the water turned off now. We'll let it drain out here as we reel back. Okay, this is kind of interesting here. When I reel the camera back, it's kind of hard to see, but when you look straight ahead, you can actually see water. It looks like it's pouring down from the top of the line. Like there's a broken water main and there's water that's seeping through the joint here. And that appears to be pretty much right here at this transition. You can see how hard that water is gushing down from the top of the line. So that's going to be another issue. I just figured that was water still running, but whatever is leaking is just pouring water through here. So I would definitely get the city involved in this one. I'm going to go locate and mark this. Okay, located this about 5-6 feet or so out into the street. It's close to the middle of the road, marked with a white X. My locator is indicating that it is below 15 feet. And that might just be because there's so much water around the camera. That depth may be off, but it's in the middle of the road, and I highly recommend getting the city out here to check this out. There is a lot of water pouring into the line here. I mean, it looks like you have a bathtub draining. There's so much water pouring in consistently. Not that that's hurting the flow of the line at all, but it's that's definitely a compromised joint there that needs to be fixed. I'm not sure if that's the city or the homeowner's responsibility, but the water issue may be the city's. And because of that depth, if a repair is done on the homeowner's expense, I highly recommend relocating. When you hit that kind of depth, the locator signal is not quite as accurate. So you should treat that marking out there as a rough marking. Anything below 15 feet, I can't get an exact depth on, which also means I'm probably not dead centered over the top of it as well. And we're back here where the roots are coming through. And again, when I pull back here, it almost looks like there's an opening there at the top of the pipe, like a test tee. It's really tough to tell if that's what it is or not. Either way, I'm going to recommend a repair here to correct the roots, so those don't keep growing and block the pipe. Alright, I went ahead and located here. Also here in the yard, the camera signal is just not, or the locator signal is not coming in terribly strong and accurate here. It's kind of bouncing around a little bit, and that might be because of the depth plus cast iron pipe impeding the signal. But I pull back here just prior to the roots so I can straighten out the camera to get a better locate. So where my marking is at, it's just about maybe 6 inches or a foot beyond that marking. But because it's bouncy, I just think it's a good idea that the repair company throw a camera or a locator in the line just to double check the markings and the depths and everything. The line kind of crosses across the front yard area, and then makes a 90 there right after that root and heads out towards the street. But I recommend correcting the root intrusion, as well as fixing that piece of pipe or that joint out on the street that has the water pouring in through it. You're probably going to have to get the city involved in that one, because it's hard to say what the source of the water is and who's responsible for that. I do recommend a rescope after any repair work to make sure that the repair was done properly. As far as the functionality of the line goes, the line is functioning great. There's good flow throughout. There's just some issues there to get taken care of so that they don't lead to further problems down the road. The water pouring in, that could be causing some serious erosion underneath the roadbed too. So I want to get those issues taken care of before they turn into problems, big ones.